Boss, episode number
67, Doug!
Yeehaw!
I'm your host, Meaty Thighs. My special guest, Mr. Doggles.
Oh, all right. We're
POV just happens to be here.
Off-camera voice.
He's just...
Bro, where's your other camera that's supposed to film your face and put a bubble up here?
Oh,
gobbling
we're
it.
working on
He's
it.
too busy gobbling.
Bro, you
at
been
10 inches.
All right, so you go live.
I'm going live.
I'm going to go live. I'm going to
We are
follow
live.
along.
Hold on. I got to get this.
I need to
Jump
crack
over
in this
here.
energy drink.
Yeah.
ASAP.
Let's pause for the sponsors. Merica Energy. Thank you very much. I got some work to do on too. I feel like...
Oh, there we go.
My tab slipped. Wow, that was a long one. It's still going.
I'm going to get a pallet.
What's up, guys? All right, so I don't know why I'm screaming. It's just on a phone call for a long time, and now I just feel like I need to scream a little
Can
bit.
you hear this?
Yeah, you don't want to hear it. You want to turn that down because otherwise it would be bad. All right, so
This is
a lot of people have been asking us, where can we ask these questions? Don't ask them in YouTube. So, like, if you see this posted on YouTube, don't ask them in YouTube because then we're going to be getting them from too many places to go to. So, here is the deal. Every Tuesday morning, it's about Tuesday morning now. Usually we used to try to do it on Monday afternoon, but Tuesday morning, Mr. Meaty Thighs and I put up question posts on our Instagram stories. That's where you type in your questions. Also, recently we've been getting a lot of people going live and asking really good questions on our live. So, why is that weird? So now Meat's going live at the same time so he can read the questions.
In here, bro. You got to read everything.
Bro, can I use steroids safely?
Cuck is looking at the live with guys.
Oh, jeez. Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's what this guy went all in here.
Oh, this guy. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, you liked it?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So anyways, we go live we say around 1:30. Usually it's slightly later than that. It just happens to be that way. But 1:47, that's pretty good. So between 1:30 and 3, we're live. So stand by your phones on Instagram and wait for us to go live. Now, I don't save this live recording because then that would just spill the juice before we actually get it up on all the platforms where we post this podcast, such as YouTube, Spotify, iTunes. Where else?
Yeah, that's it right now.
That's it? I feel like we need to put it up in more...
I need to see
what are other places?
I was put it up on the Gobbler.
What are other places?
Sense. I just feel like that would be a good name for like a e-commerce, like the Gobbler.
The Gobbler.
Yeah, put it up on the Gobbler.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Twitter or
Genius
Gobbler.
Tech Hokey.
You know,
Start that.
stupid, right?
Yeah.
So iTunes, YouTube, Spotify.
You can buy it on Shopify.
Yeah, we're not.
Those
This
are
podcast
major.
isn't on Shopify.
What else is there?
I think those are the major ones. I
only
there's
listen
some
to
smaller ones, but I don't know how many people use those.
Yeah, I only listen to Spotify pretty much.
Yeah, like Verbalize, I think that you sent me recently. I think that's like a brand new service.
Yeah, you just signed up with something today. I got an email,
Oh.
so I don't know where we're at. So the problem with being everywhere, then you don't really know how many like clicks you're getting, right? You have to add them all up, right? So like, which is kind of important, right? You want to know how many people are listening to you, and so like, if you look at your YouTube and it's just like, you know, not that juicy a number, we're watching that, but like a lot of people will listen to it on the other areas. So
The show is just not as good without the visual, though.
Yeah, the visual.
oh, you need visual.
You need
Yeah.
visuals.
So man, the questions are already coming in. So what part of NC is your new gym at?
Oh, so you're gonna answer the question. You're gonna.
Oh,
answer-
okay, here we go, Meat. All right, so Meat.
I'm being obsolete. It's just like
Obsolete?
you know what? Like, if you
I know, and that's why I made the suggestion that you read the questions, so you're just
No,
not
like,
this
we could
goofy
do a
guy
new
standing
show.
next to me.
We could do a new show where like
It's just the
you
boss.
go live. Is Ask the Boss live, and then we can have like Dumb and Dumber show where we do like pick a topic and we actually cover something.
Bro, I think we're pretty much already there at Dumb and Dumber.
Okay, well, stupider.
All right,
Meat,
Meat, you asked the questions, but Statesville, North Carolina is where the gym is at. Man, I feel like we're gonna run out of room in that gym
I think so.
already.
We already ran out.
I think we already ran out, which really sucks because there's so many more toys I want to buy.
What's next? What do you want?
So we got on order a full 8 station brand new Life Fitness jungle gym. So all in our custom red with carbon fiber black pads. We got that also coming, the new Cybex hack squat. So a new one of those in that color, a new squat press. So like the same as the Cybex squat press we
So
have
you are
here,
getting
but brand new.
that
I want
Cybex high
to.
squat.
Yeah, we're doing it
Why?
because it's juice.
Why don't you get the older one and pay half less?
Because it won't be the same color. Like I now I know why Leo
But
likes.
I don't know. I
just the color.
I think
So
a
hold
little
on.
different though. Like I like the mix and the match of things. Like
I do too.
get like an overall theme of the gym, but I think
Well, so I'm getting pieces that I don't think we're gonna. I mean, we could hold out for that. We don't really need it, but like, and the leg press, the Life Fitness leg press. Actually, we're also getting a leg extension, leg curl, which we
you going all in.
need, and a new pec fly. So those are things that we actually need, right? Like we got to, like the pec fly here, I can rack the whole thing for like 40 reps. So it's not, we need a bigger weight stack. We need something new. So. Aaron over here he goes,
Yeah.
No, it said man.
can I get a?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So we got a lot of those pieces coming. There's a couple Atlantis pieces coming. I want to get some Panada stuff. So you're saying you like mix and match and just old school.
Yeah, like
But the problem is I don't know if we're gonna find some of those, and some of them are crucial pieces. Now the Cybex hack squat, I could argue
You could
like,
find that.
we could find that.
you could find the Flex. We didn't
The
think we were going to
Flex?
flex hack squat. Like,
Yeah.
could
Well,
find
I'm not
shit.
kidding. Well, I'm not buying that new.
Well, no. Okay. Yeah.
Know what
But
I'm
you want it.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean,
I don't know,
and we could
when,
find a leg extension, leg curl that we need, like a pin selectorized. Right?
Last week when Mark and Blake were here, Blake made a comment. It's like, man, I freaking love just, like the gym. Because there's another gym that they go to that's a lot of Arsenal.
Yeah.
And it's color-coded Arsenal stuff. And it just, it doesn't have the same feel as like, as a tough, hardcore gym.
I get
we
that.
have a lot
it's
of
almost
different
too
pieces.
nice, right? Like, because we're going to have really nice flooring, and it's going to be nice. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
going to be
gonna be
like
nice.
ghetto. And we're going to keep that clean because the thing that drives me crazy is like there's some gyms out there that like could be really even nicer, but they just don't even pay somebody, $10 an hour to just clean the place. Like it's not that expensive. Just have somebody clean it. Pay somebody to do it, but they don't do it. Yeah. And it just makes it so like we don't clean out here. Just so like
It's a warehouse.
It's a warehouse, exactly. So like when we have the
It's
gym,
constant. It's hard to clean.
but you know how it's kind of nasty. Like I don't want to roll around on the floor. Like I mean we do, but
it's not that nasty.
no, it's not. But it could get nasty. You know what I mean?
I get
Because of
what
like
you're saying.
dust and all that stuff.
Well, and if we don't have that much traffic of people in
exactly.
our gym. It's
Yeah.
just us. But like,
and we don't get that sweaty because it's nice and cool in here.
Yeah, for now. It's hot in summer though, bruh. Get them fans rolling.
Yeah, you know whose gym I saw that was really sick? So Flex Lewis has opened a new Dragon's Lair in Vegas. He's got about 12,000
nice.
square feet.
That's cool.
So he has every single, and I think I don't know if he's a part owner in Arsenal. I don't know how that works, but he's involved with Arsenal.
Yeah.
He's getting every single piece of Arsenal. And they did a custom dragon scale color. So it's like a cracked
That's cool.
black and gray metallic, and like apparently no one else can get it. Right, like it's just his. It's like a black and gray scale with red pads. It is sick. And then he also is getting. I think he's probably working with Steven. He's getting some old school lines, old school Flex, and some of that. In addition to that, it's pretty sick. But I did look at the prices though, man. It's expensive. I think it's like $100 a month if you like pay up front and sign up for the year. I don't know if I read that wrong.
So it's Vegas prices.
So I mean, like that's pretty juice. I'm wondering what the month is. It's probably $200 a month,
That's stupid.
But it's a sick gym. I mean, it's a sick gym. I wouldn't pay $200 a month for that,
I
but
would not.
you
There's
know
a
what?
hole in the wall
I
gym that's
probably would.
less than $50 a month that you can find. I don't know.
We've had a lot of people actually reach out to us. I think we're going to have a nice little membership base. I'm going to have to cap it. Like, I don't think I want more than 300 members.
Especially if we don't have the walk-in room. Like if we're gonna load this thing down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
I don't know how we're going to pass the fire inspection to open it to public because, like, we're going to have to push that close together.
We've passed fire inspections here.
Yeah, but they're not. We just kind of tell them we're selling gym equipment. Like, we don't say that we have
We're
like
kind of halfway blocking the exit.
and we're not open to the public, so I'm not really sure. Meat, you want to get into some of these questions
Yeah,
here?
I got Peter here. He wants to know, would you rather be the greatest chess player on the earth or the greatest bodybuilder? Did we talk about chess last
So I
week
would.
because your son?
I don't know if we did, but we've been talking about it lately.
Yeah, we have.
So, I'll answer the question first, and then we'll get into chess. Honestly, I would say chess.
That means you'd be smarter.
Strategic.
Well, you'd make more money. I'm sure, like the world champ in chess is making bank.
That's a great question, actually.
But here's the thing. For me, it's longevity. Like being the best bodybuilder for how long can you be that? You could be the best chess player for 30 years.
Just keep your mind
True
sharp.
Right? For bodybuilding, the chances of you being the best bodybuilder for more than
10.
Well, no one's been more than 8 years, right? No one's won more than 8 Sandow's. So no more than 8 years. And the amount of drugs you need to take during that time period to stay at that level certainly will reduce your lifespan. Right? So I would definitely, for me, that's an easy question. I would go chess.
I'd go chess because I'd be smarter.
Yeah. Yeah, so Jackson's got real into it.
He's good, huh?
Man, that little shit, he beat me.
I don't know how to play.
I was
forgot.
kind of like half playing, and then the little sucker took my queen. I just didn't see it coming. I was kind of, I'm just playing it like I was like a long day. I was tired. I wasn't paying attention. But then I'm like trying to come back without a queen, and he's just like slaughtering me. I'm like, what the heck? And then he actually did beat me. And then after that, it's just like now, like before I would say like, are you sure you want to do that move, buddy? Now I don't. Like, oh, you want to do that move? Take that piece, like, but he's really good. And so like we had friends come over, they had a 9-year-old daughter that plays, and they sat there and played game after game after game after game of chess. He won.
That's cool.
He won most of them. I think he only lost maybe once or something like that. But like, he's only 6 still. So like, that's pretty good.
He turned
and
7?
he like just picked it up.
Just
So, and he like, I can see him like, what was the name of that Netflix movie?
Queen's Gambit.
Queen's Gambit.
That
Yeah,
show?
she was like
I'm hearing it's good.
on drugs and looking
haven't
at the
watched it.
ceiling and like
It's a show,
and
right?
like playing in the ceiling. Like sometimes Jackson will just be sitting there and he'll just be kind of like, I could see his head spinning. Like he'll be like not playing chess. It's almost kind of a little bit weird. And he's not a weird kid whatsoever. But like the how some kids are just weird. Like Jackson's not a weird kid.
Like, what do you mean? Spectrum weird or?
Yeah, like spectrum weird.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not at all that way. But like he's like, yeah, he'll just be start talking about like chess stuff, like bishops and rooks and knights and I'm gonna take your queen, like just random stuff. I'm like, bro, I was like, he's like, like you get obsessed with something and it just stays in your head.
Yeah.
So it's just like, so he has actually chess club today.
Oh, sick.
So they have chess club at school. That's how he kind of really started getting back into it.
Dude.
Because we played when he like picked it up when he was 5, just like kind of taught himself. I think
This kid's genius.
I don't know if
chess
I would
champion.
not. I would not.
I was doing what Griffin's doing, just wiping his butt, and
doing
rolling
the
in
swipe.
the mud.
Doing the swipe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just being
Dude,
a
his,
class clown.
Your swipe ups pay the bills pretty soon.
His
Jackson's wipe ups on the chess floor.
There you
is gonna
go.
Pay the bills.
Somebody wants to know about a deer antler spray.
nah.
Is deer antler BS? Why so much hype?
Man, it's BS, bro.
I've read it doesn't work. You read right.
Yeah, forget that. That's crap.
People like the triad shirt.
Oh, dude, we don't have thermo here. Can we throw me that thermo?
Oh, bro,
it's right in front of you,
thermo.
bro.
We didn't even really go over. We just hop right in this juice.
We did. We were just so excited to get into the question.
Feet first.
Let's jump back. Let's go over the deals because that's what we usually do. So, dude, I was so busy yesterday. So yesterday was a big day. Maybe I could talk a little bit about yesterday.
I think you
what
should.
happened.
Yeah.
So,
Hope he's watching. Hope he pays attention.
oh, he might be out there. Did we figure out how to pronounce his last name yet? He did tell us.
Yes.
Okay. So,
But I might get it
yeah,
right.
it might butcher it. So yesterday was the launch of Thermo, and usually, I go on there and I'll tell you what the deals are and what's going on and talk about the product. But I just didn't have. I was just swamped yesterday. So we had somebody into town, and we're really excited to bring him on the team for ARN. So we now have for Arms Race a national sales manager. So it's David
Dodrell.
Been a loyal GNC employee for 5 years now, which I think in GNC terms, that's like an ages. Like he's like an OG mofo. And so David's job is basically he's going to be a road warrior. And you know, as Arms Race continues to grow and we continue to get more placements in GNCs and bigger walls and all that stuff, there's still a lot of people that out there that just, you know, the people that know Julian or follow Arms Race Pace, sure, they know the product stuff, but there's a lot of people that don't even know who the heck Julian is, right? Or what Arms Race is about. And so his job is going to be basically educating all of the regionals, district managers, in-store managers about the products. So I think there's a conference next week that he's actually going to start. His first day is going to be at the conference. So we loaded him up yesterday with car stock, so he's going to be visiting. So if you guys have a GNC, you're a GNC franchise, David at armsracenutrition.com, hit him up because his goal is to literally build a relationship with, 2,000 GNCs.
He's got a plate. I can't
Cut out for him.
plate full.
He's got a full plate.
Full plate. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I want to say plate full.
But so here's a little lesson for everyone out there. So we get this a lot, right?
I like this lesson. It's a good lesson. You pay attention.
Do you know where I'm going with this?
I think so.
Okay.
I talked about it yesterday.
Yeah,
right?
you did.
Yeah.
So a lot of people.
I read your mind, Doug. I'm just so smart. Yeah, keep going. Tell the story.
So a lot of people will either reach out to us and kind of like, hey, I want a job. And there's a lot of people that kind of talk about wanting to work for us or with us, I should say. But they kind of do it as kind of like, you're not really hiring. You're not actively hiring. You're not actively searching. So, I'm not even going to ask. Well, so this happens a lot. David's story was, we've known David now for a little while. He's just a kick-ass manager. We met him actually last Arnold Classic. Julian and I were going to go do an event at a GNC, and because of COVID, we had to not do it, but Pat and I still went. We met David. He was the manager at that GNC. And it was funny because I told Pat, like, afterwards, I was like, yeah, he's going to work for us.
I think you told him to his face.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't.
Yeah, I was like, I think at the time I asked him, I was like, hey, you want to come work for the nutrition?
Maybe that's what it was.
Like, have you ever thought about leaving GNC?
Yeah.
Because I just knew right away he's got a knack for retail. So I think he's going to be a great asset to us because he's going to help a lot of managers who don't have his skills. Like, the dude can sell and he understands products and he's super passionate about it, which is key. But anyways, the point of the story is David reached out to me and said, hey, man, have you ever thought of this? I said, call me. So he called me and I said, what are you thinking about here? And he kind of just talked through the situation, right? And the way he did it is because GNC is taking away PMs. I'm just going to be transparent here. GNC is taking away PMs, which are promotional monies that get paid to employees for selling products that they ask companies to pay for. So that in the fact that GNC is not doing that anymore, that's this cost savings to the brands. He's like, listen, that alone could pay for my salary if I came on and worked. And this is what I would do. And he's like, here's my vision. And I said, he's like, I think I can touch this many stores in a week. This is what I want to do. This is what I would do. This is how I'd help the brand, blah, blah, blah. And then I said, okay, go off and figure out how much this is all going to cost me. So he went off and did research. He talked to other people in the industry. And he's one of those guys that I'd say is part of the I'll figure it out crew, to make something happen. And so he went out and he came back with estimates. He's like, I think it's going to cost you this much a year in car stock. This is how much it's going to cost a year in hotels and travel. This is what I would like for a reasonable salary. This is how you can pay me commission, blah, 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 blah. And then it was kind of like, Julian and I got together and started talking about it. And at the end of the day, it made sense. It made perfect sense. It was actually the next step for our business. He just pushed me to make it faster than originally I was planning to do it. So the lesson out there is, like, if you feel that you can be a value to our company, and I don't claim to know it all, right? I don't claim to think that I have the perfect path for all these businesses. Pitch me something. Create your position, create your opportunity. And I'm speaking to even all of the people who already work for me. Maybe you're a manager at the Nutrition Corners. Maybe you're an hourly employee at the Nutrition Corners. If you feel that there's something we're lacking or that we need and you can fill that hole and you feel that you'd be good for the position, pitch it to me. The worst I can say is no. I wouldn't fire you for pitching something. And if you don't already work for me, then there's really nothing to lose because you currently don't work for us, right? The point is, if you feel that you could really bring value to our organizations, don't be afraid to reach out. We actually had somebody reach out that we very, very much respect in the industry, reached out to Pat the other day and just kind of was toying around an idea. So we have a call tomorrow to talk to him about it. Now, I don't know if we can afford him because he was very senior level for a long period of time, but we're going to have that conversation. So, yeah. So that's my point. What you think of that, Meat?
I think it's great. And I think
it's great.
I think a lot of people just are like, oh man, it looks cool, right? What we're doing, it looks like a lot of fun and all that, but like they never really, it's like they say they want to be a part of something, but are we taking this seriously, right?
But that's, Dave is the same way. Dave created it and he nuzzled his way in here and made his own position, and now he literally does like 50 jobs. Right. And he just creates more shit, That's a valuable person.
But he didn't come up saying, hey, Doug, I want to work for you. Find me a position.
No. He said, basically, this is how I'm going to help you.
Yeah, this is what I'm going to do for you, and this is what I think could help the brand.
And then once he got here, he continued to do more and more and more. Right. So, but I think that's what separates somebody who's going to get that position in the first place and somebody who isn't going to get that position, right? Because they already have the right mindset and the right tenacity, I guess, or grit, right? That they're going to go after it. And they're going to create that position. Well, that's what you need to be doing on the job every single day. So, that's why it's going to work here, right? Yeah. And it's those people that probably don't speak up or don't take the risk and don't do those things that probably, shouldn't work here anyways. Yeah. And so maybe that's just a little something for people to think about.
Drop the mic.
Watch us get 1,000 applications for really
Here's
dumb
what
stuff.
I can do for you.
Here's what I can do for you. Yeah.
Well, Fitbeard said in here, I'm ready to weld some shit and be a part of the team. And
I like this, Mr. Fitbeard. Unless you're just uber weird when we actually
Well, what kind of welding shit are you going to weld us?
We're just going to weld some shit, bro.
Look, Doug, that's what I'm going to do for you.
Yeah, I'm going to
You
weld.
want to run out of that 7,000 square feet? I'm going to weld you a building.
I'm going to weld you some shit.
All right.
Watch him be super awkward, though. He's got, some weird, really weird quirk. That's just, super, super awkward.
Right. Like every few sentences, he just meows.
yeah, exactly. Or there's some really creepy shit going on or something, right? But so far, I like Mr. Fitbeard. He's great. We're gonna find a job for Mr. Fitbeard. Mr. Fitbeard, we have 3 months.
No, we just talked about finding your own job. He's got to find his own job.
Well, he's kind of actually already reached out and said, "This is what I can do. Is I can do just about anything down in Statesville." You know what I mean? I hope he has a really sweet accent. That's what I'm hoping, Mr. Fitbeard.
We should call him in.
We should dial him in. Do a live interview.
Live.
Do an interview on here.
All right. Well, that's a good update for Arms Race. But we're launching a
Thermo.
big product on. No, we already did.
Yeah, we already did that.
How's it doing?
Crushing.
Yeah.
Well, rightly so. I mean, this formula is awesome.
It's doing their most.
Right.
You're terrible, bro. You're terrible.
This week we got the accessories deal for Core. Did we post my naked video yet?
Yeah, it's up.
It's up. Cool.
Yeah. Swinging your ding-a-ling.
Schlong.
Yeah. Definitely way better with the blurred out crotch.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, should we talk about the deal next week for Core?
Yeah, big
So
deal.
for Core next week,
Super Juge.
Fury Pump Stack, $79.99, and coupon codes apply. That's super juice.
Juice.
Yeah. That's the deal.
I gotta get ahead of it.
Simple, easy. Yeah, you need to get ahead of
Yeah.
all your retailers watching this are probably flipping at the moment. So just give them a deal, make them happy, make them match the deal. We'll make sure that they're margin neutral. We'll take care of them. Don't you worry. We do everything for you, Mr. Meaty Thighs.
We give you massage.
We give you a
Good.
massage. We send you
I take care of you.
samples. Yes.
Okay.
All right, and then after that we have intro.
Intro.
That's the big
Which
intro.
POV just dropped to us a sick hype video.
Yeah. It's good juice. It's definitely
What are we doing with that?
this is what we were looking for when we said we need some of that Massive Joe's juice.
Yeah, we need more smoke and guns.
Yeah, we need to get you some toys like a flamethrower,
Yeah.
a smoke machine,
Yeah.
and some laser lights.
turret gun. Yeah. Yeah.
A turret gun.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is
Gotta be
really, but it
destructive.
works.
A turret gun, bro.
Turret gun.
Well, put that on top of the meat van.
You'll shoot your eye out.
I feel like let's set a target for this flamethrower. I feel like we need to reward ourselves, set a target and if we get it, we get to splurge on that.
What? I thought it was gonna be the Chinese money.
I don't know why I just spilled it. I don't know why that happened.
Bruh.
Bro.
Hey, I'm gonna create a position and get you a
Yeah,
paper towel.
POV, can you help a brother out here?
The maid. Create the maid position.
Yeah. Golly.
Golly, dude, I just saw it again on the live. That's great.
What's oh, you did
You spilled your.
spilt it. Oh, what were we talking about?
Well, we were gonna set a date or a goal for
Yeah.
the flamethrower.
Oh.
And I was like, once we get that China order,
That China money, yeah.
and we got it.
Well, let's do it.
But
So
we
do
didn't
we,
make
get,
any
do we get the backpack? Are we getting the backpack one?
Tactical backpack? What are you talking
No,
about?
no, the backpack flamethrower. Or are we going with the?
I think you do the handheld.
That's kind of,
But I've seen a lot of them.
and they're nice.
Yeah, and they're shooting like a lot.
Let's just go do it. After this, let's
Like,
order it.
We don't need to shoot 100 feet of flame.
Bro,
Like-
but if we could.
like
Dude, this will be sick.
we
man.
might not be able to. We might not have the room.
Bro, you know like those weeds in the back that the guys are cleaning up? We could
Yeah.
just burn that
We're gonna burn the whole corner down.
Oh, man,
We
now
just-
I'm sticky down here.
We just shoot this video of you just like really dramatic, like just
We'll
like
look at
walking down the hall with the,
Like it's
with
got
the gun,
nothing.
pulling it out with like some like heavy like hard rock music or something.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the
Keep
background.
going.
And then
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
you
talk
just-
to me.
You just go out to
Yeah?
the field and you just whip it out and you just light
Whip
that
it
field
out.
on
Light
fire.
that thing on fire.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you like that?
I do.
Dude, I got the right button there.
That is some POV action.
That is.
Yeah.
That's a style.
Yeah.
Quite on
Little
set.
dirty boy. Oh, yeah. Okay, where are we at, Meat? What are we doing? Oh, we went through the
good with the
deals. We got
updates?
that. Yep. I think that's enough updates.
Okay, so
We're rocking and rolling on the warehouse. We're making progress. We're just gonna be, man. I just want it to be December.
All right, Drew.
I mean, I
like
do
you're
like the
journey.
process, but like, there's just a lot of stuff. I'm starting to get a little like, I don't want to say stressed, but like, I'm trying to really figure out what we want to do because I don't want to commute for 2 months. You know, I don't want to commute to North Carolina. I feel like I don't know what to do. Anybody want to buy a house in Vienna? Let's
But,
make this easy. Anybody want to buy my house?
That's what. So I think that's the key. As like you need
key
to
is?
sell your house. That's what the key is. Like you need to look to sell your house by June. Like in
Well,
June.
I don't really need to look to sell the house, right? Like,
Well, no, but you need to transition in June. Like your
my
family.
biggest thing is I don't know what to do with all our shit.
You have a lot
But-
more than we.
But it's not like paying, like I want to pay my full mortgage there and have the construction loan on the house at the same time when I don't need it just to store my stuff. Like I can pay a lot less than my mortgage per month to store my stuff somewhere else, right? But then you got to get like 5 pods. So if anyone's ever done this, they've moved, but they've like packed stuff up and had to like
Put it in the pod.
put it in a pod and store it. Like I'm kind of curious to see how that works because those pods are not huge. Yeah, we need like 5 pods.
So Jake and Alyssa moved from Nashville to Towson, and they got a pod, but it was only like a 20. It was a 20-footer. It wasn't like a full truck.
You like pack that yourself and then they come
Yeah,
and
you
pick
pack it. They put it on a truck, and then they just dumped it at the apartment. But then they had to get it picked up. Like they got charged by.
Well, if it's going to be more than like a month, they actually put it at their secure facilities. Like that, they'll
Gotcha.
take it away and put
Yeah.
it somewhere. But I'll be honest with you, I don't want to pack the pods. Like, I don't want to be lifting all our shit out of our house and packing the pods.
Well, you can hire movers to
and I
pack
don't
the
want
pod.
to unpack the pods. Like, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry.
I hear you.
Get you some Craigslist movers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't want to do that. Like, it's not worth it to me. Like, it's not worth.
But I think moving your family down there and getting settled in the community at some like earlier the better.
Well, that's the question. Our plan would be August 1st at the early August.
When does the school supposed to start?
Late August.
Assuming it's in session and all.
Yeah, they're in late August. So like, that's when we would have to be down there. But like, I'm thinking about it, like with all the stuff we have going on, like, cause the construction will still be going on. They'll be building out our house, which I'll kind of want to be overseeing that a little bit. Like, and then like being at when they're finishing up the construction and doing all that, like I'm going to want to be down there. Like I can't work remote. Like it just doesn't work the same.
Yeah.
So like, otherwise I'd have to drive down on Monday, drive home on Thursday, not see my kids for those 4 days and do a lot of driving.
Yeah.
I don't really want to do that.
I would move
Sucks,
my
doesn't it,
family
POV?
early as I could.
You can rent Airbnbs like for the month too.
You can.
Yeah.
You can. I just haven't found anything that I'm like.
Yeah. Start developing.
But I go back to the issue of the house.
Yeah.
Right. And just the fact that I'd have to pay somebody 4% or pay 4% on the value of my house to sell it just irks me.
We got ours done for 3. We found a buyer.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I don't know.
I like your idea of just putting a sign on the yard that says "Call me."
I mean, it's a hot area, right? Just call me. Literally, for
let's
sale.
get this done.
Call me. Let's do
Call
this.
me now.
Call me. Just help me. Help me now. All right, Meat. Let's go through some questions.
All right, bro. Questions.
Let's finish up the live and then let's go back to our Instagram.
All right, live. All right, are BCAA, EAA expensive to make? Because you guys have them for less than $1 a scoop, and Axe and Sledge has 30 servings for $40.
Well, I guess you should know where you should buy your stuff then.
We do have it per scoop. Okay.
Yeah, so that's
Per
good.
serving,
This
we're a
person's educated because
His name is Honey Nut Cheerios.
it sounds educated. Yeah, like our BCAAs are expensive, but they're a great value because there's so many scoops in it. And you really got to look at the price per gram of active in the product is really what you need to look at. And our formula is different from Axe and Sledge, but
Yeah, and that's what I would say too, is compare apples to apples. So like BCA pricing raw
Per gram.
is going to be around the same, but like what is in our BCA product versus what's in their BCA
like
product.
actually I know for a fact that one of our manufacturers is the same manufacturer that Axe and Sledge uses for something. So like I know we're not paying much different at all. So I don't know what the point of the question was really, and I don't know what expensive is.
He was just asking.
BCAAs are actually relatively cheap per kilo compared to some ingredients that are thousands of dollars a kilo versus a couple dollars a kilo. So.
Oh, okay.
Yep. What else you got?
Let's see. Jeff from Independence Fitness. They hire cleaning people. They do trades with their cleaning people.
Like free gym membership?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what Cuck talked about. That's a good idea.
What's the best carb source to add to a mass builder? Man, that's trying to juice it up.
So to add, like in addition, or like what you should look for in a mass product?
What is the best carb source to add to a mass builder?
Okay, so add to, I don't know. Because like the mass builders are usually juicy carbs, like ton of maltodextrin, which that's a good segue to talk about a little bit about what we just approved yesterday, which was our triple stuffed, supersized flavor, Merica Labs gainer, which is we're anti-maltodextrin. So it's a super juicy formula, but we use oat flour in there. So slow digesting. I actually prefer that, and I don't want the insulin spike from a maltodextrin-based weight gainer. And we're going to be bringing it back out with our new branding for Merica Labs now. So that'll be 3 flavors, and we're going from a 5-pound tub to a 10-pound bag. So that'll be sweet. But I don't know what you would add carb source to. I mean, gainer. I mean, they already have like 100 grams carbs.
So I immediately thought of MRP and where like
Add oats to it.
Adding carbohydrates to MRP would make a mass gainer.
True. Man, it's warm in here.
It does. That's how I
This is
start
lights,
taking my
man.
clothes off when I get in here.
Let's do it, meat.
Joe's going to bring his reindeer outfit, whenever that is.
To what?
I don't know.
He's going to bring it.
He's going to bring it.
He should work out in it.
This person asked, core training journals in the works. We actually have training journals. They're on the website, right?
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah.
They were under the...
Accessories, right?
No, they were under the Pro Physique Challenge. I think we moved it. Or we had an intention to move it.
Well, let's
with
get,
the
you know what,
accessory
after this,
launch, but we might not.
after this episode, they
We're
will
gonna
be
get it
moved to
done.
the accessories, and we do have training journals, and there's actually great. I use them as like my notebook for like to-do list and stuff. Really nice.
Carl wants to do this for nutrition corners. I got a list of... I need a budget for the nutrition corners.
All right, well, let's talk about it.
So offline. Emily asks, have you guys ever tried a fad diet? Like juice cleanses, no sugar, keto, celery juice, etc.
The only juice that I take is the good juice. Know what I'm saying?
The one you put in your
Butt you put in your butt. Drug. Don't call me Drug Miller for
fad
nothing.
diet.
No, I haven't ever done a fad diet.
Honestly, I gotta say no, but I think I want to.
I bet you're going to do like the carnivore or the meat eater diet, right?
Yeah, or keto or something.
Oh, dude, you have to eat
I
so
would
much
go
fat.
I would go carnivore. When I went to try it, a couple people were doing the 75 hard, the Andy Frasilla's thing. Yeah. And all you have to do for that is just pick a diet. So you could follow macros, or you could just say gluten-free.
Or whatever, yeah.
But just stick to
But
something.
it's 2 workouts a day. One has to be outside. You have to read 10 pages a day. And
Yeah. I thought about it. I was walking Coa last night. I was thinking about that. I was like, man, 2 workouts a day for 75 days in a row. Like, I didn't even do that on prep. You know?
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, it's a little much. But yeah, I kind of want to try a fad diet, you know? Maybe I'll just go vegan.
But with your
for
dog
that.
walking, bro, you could totally,
Oh, easy.
you could make that happen.
Yeah. But the problem is my workouts aren't 45 minutes. It takes me 45 minutes to
So
warm
that
up.
counts as one, and then you do.
I could go outside. No, that's not a good idea.
All right.
Anyways.
Keep it rolling.
Let's see.
Well, I can get in a Thai massage today. Oh, Mr. Fitbeer is back.
He's all up in here. He's ready to weld some Good Tuesday. Good Tuesday, sir.
He wants to weld some
Good
gym
Tuesday. Trying to see what
We do need a welder. There's a couple things I'd like to weld. I don't know what yet, but I just feel like we need to weld some
Bruno in here. Still have an old bottle of Flex. Expires next month. Can I still take it?
Yes.
I would say yes. Where will the first nutrition corner be once y'all move down there?
Mooresville.
MV, NC, maybe?
We talked about that, right? Because we were thinking Lake Norman Nutrition Corner.
Yeah, but I liked your Mooresville.
Yeah, because there could be multiple around there. So,
There's a lot of counties
so we're trying to figure out who's going to run that.
towns in
Because we do have a candidate
Lake Norman.
who's actually internal, but it creates complications if he leaves his current position. So, yeah.
So it's up for grabs.
So why don't we just put it out there, Meat? Should we just put it out there?
Put it on the table.
What are you putting?
Put it
What
out
kind of
there.
what are you putting out there? What are you talking about?
So we have our stores are in chunks. They're in areas, right? So we have 4 in the northern area. We have 4 in like the southern Hampton Roads area, going on 5, and then we have Richmond, which is kind of its own little island.
Which could be another chunk.
Multiple
It's just-
stores, right? Like we're just not there yet.
Yep.
The Northern Virginia stores, if Matt becomes the guy who is kind of our regional manager now in the Northern Virginia area, if he's our guy to go to North Carolina, which I know, Matt, I know you're watching, and I know you want that.
He's in here.
I know you want that position. We can't pull Matt out as a regional in our Northern Virginia area without another regional in place and let those 4 stores implode. We need a leader to step up. So I'm speaking to all my other employees who might be watching or playing this in their store. I'm going to make it really awkward. Step up and become a leader and take that position because it's there. Or Mr. Matthew needs to find a replacement. And that's how it works.
Or Matthew might not be able to go, you know.
Or he'll just have to be here and, you know, the opportunities will come. Other opportunities will come, but he just won't get the opportunity to open the first store in North Carolina. So there you go.
We just lost a guy in Fairfax.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of Northern Virginia.
Yeah.
Needs a strong leader.
The point is, if anybody is looking for And we usually don't hire senior leadership externally. It's a very rare thing for us. We usually groom and grow through the process, right?
Yeah.
You kind of laughing?
Groom.
Groom and grow.
It's a very normal word to use. It's just
You're thinking about like
It's
groom-
made me giggle, yeah.
like man grooming, like manscaping.
we
we
just-
just manscape.
like I just imagine Carl just sitting here petting.
Yeah,
That's kind of
Yeah, we
grooming.
pet you
That's
up.
kind of grooming you're gonna get.
yeah. So if you're looking for that would be a more senior role with real retail experience and leadership experience that could manage 4 locations, and you know what that experience is like. That position is available. Boom. A lot of job talk today, huh?
Yeah, I like it.
You like
Job
that?
time.
Like opportunities.
Is Matt in here? I'm sure Matt has a
Oh,
comment.
he's market's hot. He said savage.
Yeah.
He just kind of like
Just yeah.
he chimes.
Yeah.
Sounds crazy, but
Sure.
it's phenomenal training.
sure.
Like I don't know what that means, but I don't know where we were when he put that in.
I
there,
got you.
know?
Got that. Put it in. Let's see where. Yep.
Of course, Sear, take it on non-training days and win.
It definitely works best on training days, but I personally do take it on days off. Actually, I don't have a day off because I do cardio and I take it pre-cardio. So I would personally still take it in the morning. Done.
Sam P from the shop. What could you possibly have besides home gym equipment and cabinets full of supps? How about hundreds and hundreds of toys?
I mean, he's got a good point. We do got I am thinking about the gym equipment because there are some prime pieces in our basement.
Yeah, that Flex freaking hack squat. Get that out of there.
Do we bring that to the HQ?
Yeah,
Is that our?
that's it.
Well, then what are we going to replace at T Miller HQ?
Life Fitness.
Get a Rogers for our home? I think a pit shark at home would be nice.
Ask Steph. Like how much
Yes,
does
yes,
she use the hack squat?
I could ask her. Yeah, I could. I mean, she uses the home gym more than I do, so I could see what she wants.
Yeah.
Dude, we got
So if you're
we
in a
got the
pinch-
ham tractor, bro. We got the ham tractor at my house.
You got the ham tractor.
We need that goody good.
Like you got some good in there.
Yeah. Now the question is, we do have a Flex Fitness jungle gym in there, a 4-stacker, which is heavy. It's bro.
Well, you
it
were
took
gonna
8
leave-
guys to get it in the house. So the question is, but it's such a good piece. Do we try to just man up and take that bitch apart and just take it with us?
Yeah, we got to take it apart. I don't think you leave that stuff with the house. I think we got to take it apart.
And like those
hope you-
dumbbells are so nice. So you heard it here, guys.
You're gonna have to.
The only thing
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna leave is
act
the
quick
treadmill.
though, because I'm gonna be down in North Carolina.
Then you gonna bring that box truck up and pick me up, boy. You drive old Betsy, or what do we call her now?
Bessa?
Load it up.
We said something
Oh,
about
Pubessa.
Bessa. Pubessa. I like Pubessa.
That's the new name of the box truck is Pubessa.
I learned a new word and I named it the box truck.
I said the word pubesa the other day, and me got all like aroused. He's just like, "Oh shit, we lost our
pubesa?
camera. Damn, you gotta say
What's a pubessa again?
puberty, bro. Like you're going through pubesa.
So that's what you say for the female? Or-
No, just in general, man. Let's go through pubesa. You like that? Me just got. It sounds kind of dirty, doesn't it?
Mr. Swing Dog, sup from Mexico.
Oh,
Bro, they're down there living life in the
that rough
sunshine.
life, man. Shit. I saw them training on some nice pieces down there too.
Yeah.
They had it was probably Chinese pieces, but
Or something happened.
what happened? Oh,
It froze.
no, the camera fell.
Oh.
Yeah.
You think it'll come back or you got to get back in there?
I don't know, bro. It still says I'm
Well,
on.
there's some.
Yeah.
Joe's going to go on the carnivore diet with me.
Okay.
Somebody wants to know, what are your thoughts on creatine? Is it necessary?
It's good. You got to take your creatines. Creatine, you should be taking creatine. If you're serious about working out, take your creatine. I mean, it's safe, it's effective, it works. Take it. It's cheap. There you go.
Somebody wants to know where the house is at, dude. Where's your house at?
Oh, I can tell.
Like, you want to know the address? Like, that's just weird. If you actually watched the last episode that we just posted last week of Under Construction, I go to our lot, so you'll see it. It's on the lake. It's in Sisters Cove. There you go. I mean, that's pretty close enough.
It's like a
There's
cool
only
area.
It is a cool area.
Matt says Norman Nutrition Corner. That's not good.
No.
Norman is actually a town in Oklahoma where Triad is named after like Norman.
No, it would either
Triad
be Lake Norman or Mooresville, and I'm thinking Mooresville makes more sense.
I'm pretty sure the Lake Norman people don't say, "Hey, you going to Norman Lake?" Like,
going to
going to Norman?
I'm going. I'm swimming in Old Norman today.
I'm getting in Norman today.
Yeah. Oh,
Somebody
did I-
raised their hand, said, I can replace him.
Bro,
okay,
did I
Michelle.
tell you? Did I tell you? I didn't tell you about our little run-in that we had down there. So Steph and I went to a
Where?
little
Lake Norman?
Flex Health and Fitness down there. That little cool little gym that we trained at.
Some drama?
No, good stuff.
Oh, okay.
People are very friendly. They're just way more friendly. Like, I see that gym. There's a lot of like 60-year-old dudes that you could tell used to like live in the gym.
And I thought there was a younger crowd there too.
No, but it's like, good dudes. Like, you know, they drive probably like $80,000 pickup truck dudes.
Okay,
you know,
I like them boys.
You know, good old boys. Like, you know, they're established and But anyways, Steph got talking to some lady had like a Make America Great Again hat on or something, and Steph just made a comment to her.
Like your hat or something?
Yeah, like something like that. And they just struck up, but they became best friends real quick. I don't know. Anyway, she was probably 60 years old, right? Like, just super nice. She's like, that's my husband over there. The husband was like, kind of like a creepy, like looked like a pedophile looking guy.
Belly out.
Kind of had the belly out. Didn't really know how to use the machines, but he was there. Like, he looked like a good time. You know?
He probably had a good cigar collection.
But, you know, and I wasn't quite sure he was all there because he was doing a lot of staring. Like, he would be like stare at any woman, and then he kind of like stare at me because like I'm training hard, right? Like, and he's, you know, just kind of like weird, but he's sitting on a machine, like still doing the machine, staring at me, you know, like
I love those guys.
yeah, like just a little weird.
They were in the way a lot, but
Yeah, they're just he's harmless, right? But so
harmless,
then we got talking, and apparently, like, so they built their house at the Point. So we were talking about builders and like the process, and they said, "Oh, don't go with," you know, like, you know, they were giving their opinion. Oh, we had a guy who tried to like embezzle money and all this, and it took like 2 years. They're telling us it took them 2 years to build their house. Jeez. I'm like, good Lord. So we got talking, and I got talking to the husband, and he was very, you know, you could tell he was very opinionated and whatever. So he got talking. He's like, "Hey, you know, how long are you in town?" He's like, "Every day at 4 o'clock, we're out on the lake having drinks. You know, you should come on by." And like got real aggressive. Like, I think they're definitely swingers.
He's like, I gotta see
It's
more
a
of you.
good time, man.
Yeah, it's just a good time, but it was like a good vibe
But
because
that's the life.
it is the life. It's like, you know, we're out on the lake every day at 4 o'clock, and I could tell. And they made reference to drinking a lot, like multiple times. Like, yeah, we probably drank a little too much and like have a little too much fun. And,
that
like,
get
but
belly
you know,
out.
See what happens.
And like they're talking about their house and like when they're all their they have X amount of grandkids and like all this stuff. When they come over, it's like you know, a total show, and not really getting the liquor cabinet. You know, like, like just.
We're gonna meet so many people like that.
Oh man, I was like, nah, we got to get on the road, but I appreciate it. But that would have been interesting if we would have went over
Early retirement.
Yeah.
Like just lake life, 4 o'clock.
Oh,
You know, 4 o'clock somewhere
every
on
day.
Lake Norman.
Every day we're
Every
on the
day.
lake.
We're on the lake.
4 o'clock.
Whether it's at the dock or in the middle.
Like, okay, I could see that.
When the sun goes down, my drink goes up.
There you go.
What they say.
The sun doesn't even go down.
Yeah.
4 o'clock somewhere.
Jeff goes, they are swingers, but the catch is the husband wants Douglas to finger his belly button.
Oh man, there's probably a bunch of like lint in there too, like all hairy lint,
Sweaty.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Are we through those?
I think we're through
Can we
these.
get into the actual
My
question?
roommate and I need another Merica Energy BOGO to get through the semester.
Who's that?
Blake, 17P.
Why don't you just send him a pallet?
Yeah, bro.
Hit him up.
Pay. You got to pay the shipping.
Yeah, Patrick at corenutritionals.com. 540.
Damn.
Yeah, hit him up. We'll hook you up.
All right, I'm going to move on to the
Yeah,
questions
move on to
we
the
got.
questions we got. We're at 52 minutes here, so we better get rolling here.
We are rolling.
Yeah.
ARN and Merica grew fast. You thinking of more lines or taking time now to build up your 3 brands more?
I don't have. I'm assuming that means before doing anything else, right? Like that's kind of what the question implies, right?
It sounds like he wants to do, like, are you taking time to build those or thinking about adding more lines?
Yeah. I don't at the moment have any other lines planned. Extensions of the line, new products, whole product categories, stuff like that. But at the moment right now, I mean, I would say almost with certainty at some point in time, we're going to do another line. Like it's just going to happen. It's just, I don't know what that is. I don't know what the opportunity is, but it's going to happen. I just don't know. But right now I have no plans because we got just a ton of going on now.
Would you rather have a stim or pump pre-workout for the rest of your training career?
Pump for sure. For sure.
I just go Fury though, because I get it all.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
That's it. 2 scoops of Fury and 1 scoop of ABC. That's all it took for leg day today.
Fury.
I freaking love Fury.
Fury's man. I don't have any Fury in my cabinet. I ran out. I took A-bomb today. It's for leg day. It's too strong, bro. It's too strong.
A-bomb's strong.
Napalm
is
I love napalm.
Some napalm.
I'll tell you what though, napalm does smell like butthole, but it tastes delicious. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, retailer, did you get that video?
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, I kind of do. It does smell a little dirty, but like once you get in it, it's good.
He was like, he sent me a video. He's like, meat.
Bro, be careful what you say here.
Why does this pre-workout smell like sweaty vagina?
Bro.
He's like, it tastes really good, but it just don't smell.
Who was that?
Andreas from anybody.
Oh, that was a little vulgar, meat.
Hey, man. It's a vulgar show. It's a PG-13 show. That's pretty
That's
PG.
a scientific word.
Yeah. That was a natural,
Science.
like,
It's like
normal
when
thing.
Dave in the middle of our meeting yesterday said erection. I lost it, and Pat got really defensive.
I didn't get defensive.
He
But
did. He's like, we can't say anything around here. I was like, well, I didn't expect the word erection coming out of Dave's mouth.
so I think, like, looking back at it now, it wasn't the word erection.
It wasn't.
It was the way Dave said it. He goes, what ingredient was it?
He's like, he said, that's great for
He's
erections.
like, oh, those are great for erections. And then Sam looks at him like,
we all looked at him like, Dave, what are you talking about? It's like he was experimenting and he knew the honey pot. Like he knew what was good for erections.
beetroot or something.
Yeah. That's
beetroot.
That's the jam for erections.
He goes out, picks some beets himself, and grinds them down, takes a nice cup of juice before he...
I was literally in the middle of our core meeting yesterday, and we spent a good 5 minutes and just
talking about
erections. Oh, we're a real company here.
Core juice coming soon.
We are working on core juice.
You eat 300 grams of protein.
Yep.
Do you count trace proteins?
Yes, I count everything. Count all that shit. It all counts.
You stay so lean for so long. For long off seasons, is there a point when you stop surplus and maintain? Is there a point when you stop in a surplus and just maintain? So like,
Yeah. Like when I just don't feel like pushing cows, right? And I don't want to get more uncomfortable. Sure.
it's the same questions about your training.
Okay. Well,
So like, I don't think people understand when you do sets of 20s that like you just, like this says, if you do 5 sets of 20 per exercise, is every set to failure. So
no, I would say probably 2 of those are.
like your last 2.
Yes. The other ones are more acclimation. So if you're going to be getting up to that weight, you don't just, like if you're going to do hack squats, right? You don't just go to 5 plates on hack squat for 20. You go 1 plate for 20, 2 plates for 20, 3 plates for 20, 4 plates for 20, 5 plates for 20, or 2 plates for 20, 4 plates for 20, 6 plates for 20, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like they're useless sets. I think they're valuable sets.
Yeah, they're the
But
more.
they're not-
So like the way I would approach it is like, so I can't do 4 plates for 20. I got 10 today, but like 1 plate for 20, 2 plates for 15 or 20, and then like I'm getting into some hard working sets.
Yeah.
But I am going up in weight. Like, what'd you do for leg press? You were going like 50s,
We did 4 sets of 50.
and you just went 4 sets of 50 adding.
That was it. Adding a plate each time.
So you got 50. What'd you
So
go
because it
up
was
to?
on the Nautilus Explode Press, 6 plates for 50.
That's a lot.
It was a lot. I
you
felt
have
like
to
I had
fucking
like
break?
sausages in my quad.
Like, what did you take a breath?
No. Oh yeah, it was breathing.
You know what I mean?
I didn't
Like-
hold my breath for 50 reps.
No, I not hold it. You know what I mean? Like you get 20 and then
No,
you're like
I
gotta hold it there and like regroup.
No.
You know,
Just power.
scratch your balls or something.
No,
and
just
then-
pump it like a piston, bro. It was.
I bet Elan's was sloppy. I bet he was getting sloppy.
Yeah, at the end, he didn't get
just pumps
50.
it.
He didn't get 50. He
Yeah,
like
I couldn't do that.
the range of motion was getting a little shallow on that there. But honestly, for me, because I'm still recovering from the PRP, my point is I didn't want to overload with really heavy weight, and I really wanted to do something challenging. And the key was like my knee felt pretty good. So, but the blood in my quads were ridiculous after that. I mean, that's a lot of volume right there.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So also, I wonder how I feel.
Yeah.
Monster quad.
And also, like my back was a little tight from last week. And on Friday, I tweaked it a little bit, so like it was a little tight. So I didn't want to like overload on like a ton of squat stuff. Like on the bear squat, we only went up to like 6 plates a side. Like whereas before, like an ending set for me would be like 8 plates a side.
What's a hole at 8?
Yeah, barely 8.
Yeah.
And I've done that for
stack.
maybe like 10 or 12 or 15. I don't know, something in there.
Here's an interesting question.
Yeah.
Is it seen as a requirement to be a gigantic bodybuilder to be an athlete for a supplement brand?
No, absolutely not. Gigantic bodybuilder? I actually think that a lot of people, probably your biggest influencers in the fitness industry, are not freaky bodybuilders.
The word athlete for supplement brands has definitely changed over at least
Sure.
the last 5 years.
I mean, we were kind of just talking about this for arms race, bringing on some new influencers on the arms race side and who we look at, and we really wouldn't be going the bodybuilding route. We'd be going different routes. You can go like, different routes. Functional fitness, CrossFit, MMA, tactical. You could do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of good influencers out there.
What's your ideal calories for a sustainable maintenance diet to look lean and muscular all year?
For me personally?
Yeah, that's where I get confused with these questions.
How would me answering that? If you're just curious, that's fine. But I think that's kind of what my diet is now. I stay pretty lean, and I'm pretty muscular, and I eat 32 to 3350, 3300, between 32 and 3400 calories a day.
But
that
for
doesn't
people
help.
asking these types of questions,
Doesn't help
that
them,
doesn't
really.
help you.
No.
Right?
Yeah. So
How's it going? When it comes to bodybuilding,
how's it going? Pretty good. Thank you. Thanks for
when it
asking.
comes to building a large, wide back, what do you recommend in terms of exercises?
Deadlifts and rows.
Rows.
Row your boat. So, and I got that from my boy Jay Cutler. I remember when he was trying to grow his back to beat Ronnie, right? And I don't know of what video series it was or whatever, but he's like, all he did was like rows, and his back just blew up. That and a lot of tren. Not. Well, I mean, maybe, probably, but I'm just kidding. But no, his back just completely blew up. So, he seems to know what he's doing. I think it's pretty good advice.
All right. My legs are strong, but my endurance sucks. Best method to build endurance. My goal is 140 kilograms for 20. I don't know if it's a squat or...
Bro, there's nothing to it but to do it. The only way you get better at high rep stuff is to do it. Push yourself. Get uncomfortable and push yourself.
Start doing those 20s, bro.
Brew it. Brew it.
Brew it and drew it.
Brew it up.
Do it, bro.
Lemon drop in Fury and Pump. No, but we do have...
Oh, we got a new flavor of Fury coming. And Pump.
Approved, yeah.
When are we launching that?
I don't know. We got to
work on that label.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got so much stuff to do.
Can you stack napalm with pump, or is it?
I do that all the time.
Pre-
It's great. Yes.
Stack.
Stack.
All right, John Benjamin really has an interesting question.
Okay,
Very
here we go,
curious.
Johnny boy.
What are your thoughts on anal swab COVID tests that they're doing in China?
I didn't even know that was a thing. Is
Really? You didn't know that?
Are you serious?
Well, I don't know if it was a fake news thing, but it was definitely made its way around social media, and they got anal swabs for COVID.
Like, how far do they stick that up there?
I don't know. As far as stick it up your nose, is far enough.
I mean, I almost feel like I'd rather them stick it up my butt than my nose.
Whoa, bro.
All right.
I don't want them touching my brain.
But
Did it just get
the
awkward?
alternative, though.
I saw a video.
Did it just get awkward?
like that?
They had the kids doing the test themselves. Like, that was miserable to watch.
Not good.
And then
they
have you
went-
seen? They have dog sniffing COVID. Like they test, and then Miami Heat started it. So like to enter the facility, they have dogs that can smell or trace COVID-19.
I think that's great if it's true.
I think it is. I mean,
Well,
it's been on the news. So I don't know if that's true or not.
Pretty soon they're gonna go butt then nose. Then you're really gonna get it.
But
Oh, like
Like
swab
butt-
your butt and then go up your nose?
Then swab your nose.
Pretty sure
right
you're going to
after.
catch something else if you do that, bro.
catch pink eye.
Yeah, for real. Are we done, me, or
Right?
what?
I got my questions, bro. People like
Oh,
me.
yeah, we got like 3 questions, bro.
There's
Come on.
5.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Oh, I got 7 now.
Oh, juice.
When will Sear be back? That's a great question. Sear should
Like a week.
arrive. No,
Oh, okay.
could be Friday. Sam says maybe that's like done.
We need to send out an email blast specifically when
It'll be here next week. It'll be here early Monday through Wednesday.
we
next
flew
week.
through that.
That's fingers crossed. You can,
I mean, that was a great. Man, that was. Yeah, That exceeded expectations. I knew it was a great product, but man, I didn't know how much thirst there was for that product. I'm loving it. I think it's great.
Was the Black Friday flavor announced? It was.
Yeah.
What is it?
Kiwi lime.
Lime kiwi or kiwi lime?
Kiwi lime.
I say lime kiwi. We named it kiwi lime,
But it probably
it's
tastes
lime
more lime
first.
kiwi. Yeah.
Netflix shows. You watch any good ones?
I'm trying to find a new one. I haven't found a good one. Last series I watched was Band of Brothers. Really good.
I started. I did what you did. I saw that it was on, and I just hit record all
And
series.
you got them all. Yeah.
So we'll see how much.
That's good. It was good. Looking for a new one. Oh, you know what? I did start. So we had the managers meeting last weekend. I didn't know WandaVision was an actual like Avengers series. It's really weird. It's on Disney Plus. Super weird.
Cancel that.
Yeah, true. Cancel that. True.
Cancel that.
I don't believe in that cancel culture.
Yeah, I'm not really watching the show. Yeah.
All right, what else?
Current natural anabolic stack.
Mine is Alpha, Test, Stabilize, FMJ, Sear.
That's a lot.
That's juice.
Is that anabolic Sear?
Oh, Liberty Balls. I feel good.
That's just everything we got.
I feel good, boy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going simple. I got Liberty Balls, and I'm using Man Sports Pro PF3.
No, just kidding.
Cycle and anabolics. We
Just
have.
kidding.
I used FMJ and
I think I've used
anabolic
before.
last. Yeah, I think you have.
I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I gotta switch it up.
I honestly can't tell you what the ingredients.
I'm gonna jump on some Bolic again. I always feel strong on Bolic. Feel
What
good.
kind of orange flavor do you compare Merica Napalm Tango Foxtrot to?
Tang?
Yeah, this was Tang. Tang with a little
Get
spice.
it? Tango Foxtrot. Get it?
Ooh, what watch do you wear?
I got an Apple Watch.
Fossil.
Me, it's all about that fossil.
G-Shock.
I got a new Apple Watch for Christmas. I don't wear it. I don't know why. I just felt like I really needed an Apple Watch. Like I felt like it was going to make my life better, but I just don't wear it. But my
Do you think
my
you just
dress
haven't
watch
committed to it yet, or
I
you
think so. My like dress watch is Breitling.
do you think like you try to get yourself to commit to it, or are you just gonna like sell it?
I don't know.
I got rid of mine.
It just doesn't add too much value to my life.
Really, I don't know. Yeah, I don't see like the whole. I guess if somebody is not into fitness or like trying to get into fitness and trying to start tracking some things, wearing something to help with your exercise, your steps can help you. But for us, like we don't need that, right?
Yeah,
and then
and I don't
the
even-
other benefits of it, like it was just buzzing all the time with text messages and stuff. I didn't need it.
Yeah,
The only cool thing was you lose your iPhone a lot, so you could track it down that way.
it's true.
But that was the coolest. And like if you wanted to set up a selfie, you know, like set it up and then you could tell it like, okay, go.
Yeah, it's complicated. I just got to learn more stuff. All right, what else you got, Meat? Are we done here or what? We wrapping this sucker up?
Feel like you may need to lose some size soon with age, or joints recovery and health still feel good.
Oh, they're asking, do you feel like you need to lose
Do
size?
I feel like I need to lose some size soon with age, or joints recovery?
How are your
and health?
joints feeling, Meat, is what he's saying. Like, do you feel like you need to trim up because it hurts your joints?
Just call me a bit fat.
No, he was just saying, is it too much on your joints?
No, but I did have a conversation with Blake and Mark last week that I feel much better and healthier when I am contest prepping, because I think my back does do better when I'm moving more, which is in contest prep, and there's less mass on my frame.
Yep.
So I definitely think being lighter has something to do with that.
But you just like your meat too much, you know what I mean?
I maintain a solid 210 pounds right now. I might go to 212 if I'm,
feeling
had some
frisky,
beers or
yeah.
some barbecue over weekend.
Yeah.
I might go to 208 if, haven't eaten in 4 hours because this podcast. Or something.
Yeah, which, by the way, we need to go.
Yeah.
We got to get
But,
that. We got to get that.
But it
pork
definitely
in.
feels better when a little bit lighter. But, yeah, bodybuilding, man.
What? What did you say, Aaron?
Oh, did he say something? He whispered
You're
something?
talking about pork, right?
Yeah, I did.
I said pork.
All right, guys, on that note, I think that's a wrap. Until next time, keep crushing it.